Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping in today for Message from Spirit. I'm really excited today about the message that I do have for you. And the reason I'm excited is because I have a beautiful mail that comes through that's really super excited about me being able to communicate to you what it is that I hear and see and sense and smell, all those wonderful things. Now, before I start, I just want to let you know that many of you have written on the Readings by Jay site, as well as my personal page, as to the readings you'd like to hear. But to be very honest, I don't go according to what's written on the wall, or I don't look at the influences around that. Sometimes I do feel things around your comments or people coming through, but it would have to be in the moment. And the thing is, I had some time to have a great meditation this morning, and I feel so good about this mail. He's got a lot of details to give you, but he's super happy to be here, and he's still bugging me. So I'm going to just start with this, and I had to write a couple notes just to kind of keep track because the information come in very quickly. Now, just to let you know as well, this can affect more than one person, so please share this video as much as possible. The last video had great shares, and I love to see the messages getting out because you need to know that spirit still lives on after the body has passed away. And so I'm really happy. I'm just going to get started here, but I definitely have a D male coming through. He makes me feel he was around 37 to 40 years of age, and this man here passes in a car accident very clearly, or some kind of accidental passing. He does make me feel that he struck another vehicle or he struck something else. But he makes me feel that he would have been the only one that would have passed away in this accident. I get the feeling of sevens around him, so I don't know if he would have passed in July or on the 7th, the 17th, or the 27th, or even in a 7-year, such as 1967, 77, 87, 97, 2007, but there's definitely sevens around him. Now, this male makes me feel that his father or his grandfather, because it's a father figure around him who's still alive today, had heart issues or was undergoing some tests for some heart issues, and they make me feel that these heart issues were quite advanced or quite serious. I don't know if there had been blockages in the heart, but he makes me feel that there was some kind of ultrasound for the heart, or even perhaps some dye test. And so it was a very stressful time at the time of his death because his father or grandfather were going for tests for the heart. He also talks about dad or granddad having a D name like his, so either Daniel, David, Darren, Dylan, Dennis. But there's definitely D connection to this male, or to his father or his grandfather who is still living. Now, this male also makes me feel that there's a baby coming in the family, and they make me feel that there's a connection to a Ryan or a Brian around that baby, or something to do with a Ryan or a Brian. But they're super excited about this baby because they make me feel that this baby is going to have a great effect on the family. This child is extremely bright, but there's a great purpose to this child, so they make me feel that this child is going to have a very important role in this lifetime. They also bring up carousels or like carnival rides. So I don't know if the person was coming back from a carnival or had been talking about going to a carnival at the time he passed or around the time he passed, but he makes me feel that. He also gives me the number 13 as being very important, but I would think either the 13th of April, May, around there. He doesn't make me feel it's a summer month. He makes me feel more or less spring, and he makes me feel that those dates or that date, either the 13th of April or the 13th of May, extremely important. Now, aside from that, he brings through another male, and I think this could be a connection to him, but I get these two coming through together, and they make me feel that there was either adoptions or fostered kids in the family. So I don't know if this is someone that's fostered to him or someone in the family that would have been adopted or fostered, connected to him somehow. But he makes me feel that this person had died maybe 7 or 8 years before him of either a massive heart attack or blunt trauma to the chest, or something to the chest area. It could be an aneurysm, even like an aortic aneurysm of some kind. But he makes me feel that male's really happy. Someone talks about the bowler or someone that lives close to a bowling alley, and they make me feel to acknowledge that person as well. Now, coming back to this baby, I don't think the baby is going to be born until much to the end of the summer, so it's fairly new pregnancy. But they make me feel that there's really good news in that family somehow, and there's a little bit of excitement over, some great news. Either someone's moving into a new home or someone's built a new home. But he makes me feel that he's been around this energy quite a bit. Now, he does make me feel there's a bit of a guilt around his passing because someone either didn't attend the funeral or was unable to go because they lived out west or further westwards. Could be Winnipeg, could be Alberta, could be BC, that kind of thing. But he just makes me feel that there's no need to feel bad because they knew that they were having difficulties or financial stresses at the time this D male passed away. So he really doesn't make me feel that there's anything to be bothered about with that person not attending the funeral. But I'm going to tell you, that person still feels bad to this day, and there's no need to. This male also makes me feel there's a lot of love that comes through for J female, and it's not me, but J, like Janine, Jeanette, Jeanette, Ghislaine. Oh, I can go on and on with these names. It could be a J or a G. But he makes me feel there's a lot of love that comes through for that. And he makes me feel that there's going to be some resolve in some difficulties or stresses around that one person. Now, just to let you know, I'm going to put him aside for a second. I just need to let someone know that there's, I don't know if it's Marie-Ange or Marie-Louise or Marie-Jeanne, but there's a hyphenated female's name that they mention. They make me feel that there's someone very ill. They talk about Quebec. This has nothing to do with the first male that I channeled, but I need to tell you this. They make me feel that there's good news at the end of all of this. I don't know if the person had been diagnosed with cancer or if there's a very serious disease, but they make me feel that things are going to get better. So you need to start thinking a little bit better thoughts around this Marie-Louise or Marie-Ange, or like a hyphenated name, but I would think it's Marie something, Marie, Rosemary even, it could be something like that. But I feel that the Marie name's already in there, okay? I hope you understand these messages, but I'd like to take a quick second to thank you so much for passing these along and sharing them. And of course, for giving all of your comments, beneath the videos. This one's a little bit shorter. I'm not feeling as much, much more than this. But I have to tell you, I will continue doing these messages, provided that you keep on sharing them or commenting. I'm so happy that you do enjoy them. Thank you so much for stopping in today. I just want to let you know there's a lot of love that comes through here today. Make sure that you pass this along to everyone because someone needs to know that someone loves them from beyond. Have a beautiful day. Love you lots and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.